Hi guys, welcome back on board of Crypto Cruiser. It's me, Chris, and today we're going to talk about Bitcoin, and of course, we're going to talk about some traditional markets such as S&P 500 and how I was able to predict the all-time highs and this huge bounce back for the Bitcoin. So let's get started, guys. Let's just start with the chart pattern that has been predicted every single move for Bitcoin, apart from last week. I mean, I predicted this huge dump here from prices of around 66,000. We dropped to below 50,000, and that's exactly what I was saying. At 66, I said probably we're gonna go and above 60,000, and then we're gonna have a final wash off, a wave down to wash off all the weekends, to shake off all the weekends, and try to test prices below of 50,000. That's exactly what we did. And then I said I anticipate a huge V-shaped recovery, a huge bounce back, and that's what we did. But how did I know? Because S&P 500 was already doing that. So of course we had here already correcting, and I said, okay, it'll be healthy for the overall trend if we correct ABC correction. That's what we did, 10%. While all these big YouTubers were saying that we're going to the abyss, it's another bear market. We actually hold it the way I've predicted it, and I said a huge V-shaped recovery, and that's exactly what we did. Then this resistance line, twice before its resistance, I said it will be healthy for the overall trend to come and test it, and test this resistance line turned into support and continuation of the trend. And as we can clearly see, that's exactly what is happening. And now we're going much further. We just hit on the price of above 5,800, and as I've said, I anticipate by the end of the year to start hitting price of around 6,000, or early next year prices of above 6,200, because we also formed a reverse head and shoulders, which is bullish, and the price target measured from the head to the bottom is around 6,200. And potentially, if we snap out of this huge trend line, uh, we can go above 6,500. That's all for S&P 500. And of course, how did I know that that's going to happen the way I've predicted it? Because I already knew this is the formation, this is the structure of the bull market. Of course, along the way we had bear corrections. We had corrections here in December of 22. We had the second one in March. We had the quite severe one between the period of end of July until end of October of 2023, over 50% correction. And as I've said, a lot of big YouTubers, over 300,000 subscribers, were calling for the bear market. But how can I call for a bear market when the structure is bullish? Same goes for Bitcoin, guys. The Bitcoin looks the chart of the Bitcoin looks bullish, and that's exactly what we did, heading on the upside. So of course, I predicted this huge dump, this huge recovery, the bounce back, the consolidation phase, every single move. I've been showing you this chart pattern for, I mean, over 2 months. The local top here, how I was managed to predict this one with the previous chart pattern from 65, we dropped down to 57, 58. Then I said probably we're gonna form like a zigzag bearish formation. We're gonna go and test price of around 54, 55, and then I said final wash off prices below prices at around 52,000. In the process, we formed another descending triangle pattern. We test 52, and I said it will be healthy for the overall trend to retest 52, 53. That's what we did. We took this bear trap at 57,000. We start hitting prices of above 57, and then I said we're gonna consolidate, and we're going above into this huge bullish channel pattern, setting up high highs, high lows. Apart from last week, we had a dump, unexpected. We formed like a diamond bottom formation. We start hitting up again, and we set up a low. But this is just an ABC correction. On the 4-hourly chart, we're setting up high lows, as we can clearly see, higher highs. So next week, I'm not gonna be surprised. Of course, if we zoom in, let's just look at it on the hourly chart. Something like that can potentially play out. If we snap out of this, now we have a resistance into this resistance trend line. If we snap out of it and start testing price of around 63, 64,000, and then we turn back, we test this previous resistance line into support. I anticipate we can quickly snap to 67, 68,000, take this local top at 66,500 and form a bullish formation, setting up higher highs and higher lows. That's all for Bitcoin, guys. This is just my personal opinion. Anything I say in this video, of course, I repeat, is not a financial advice. And before you do anything, do your diligence and make your own research. On the 4-hourly chart, again, I've been telling you, higher lows, higher highs. That's perfect formation, bullish. So anticipate huge bullish momentum next week. Setting up another high low, high high. Take this local top at 66,500. Go above 68. Retest the local top at 66,500, and probably we're gonna snap above 70,000. This is just my personal opinion. Let's see how it's gonna play out. I mean, of course, it's really difficult to predict in the short term how exactly it's playing out, but this is something that charts that potentially can happen. Of course, also in this triangle pattern, as we can clearly see, setting up higher highs, right? I mean, in this, let's just zoom in this triangle pattern, setting up higher lows here, right? And then higher lows and lower highs. And then we broke out on the upside. We tested once and we tested again, and we had a huge bounce back. So that's another confirmation. And measured from the bottom to the top here, that's around 20,000. So if we measure it from the test here, we can potentially go 77, 78,000 for Bitcoin, and maybe we'll correct again. But then we're gonna set up. We'll get like an all-time high. So overall, I think we're quite bullish. It's a bullish structure, as I've been telling you, and don't be shaken off, because there's a lot of black swan events, and of course we can't predict black swan events. If there's gonna be a Middle East escalation or global war or something else down the pipe, we can't predict that. But dealing with the charts, on the 4-hourly chart, it looks bullish. On the daily chart, it looks bullish. So this is something I anticipate it can potentially happen. We have to snap out of this resistance trend line, test and take this top at local top at 64,500. Correct maybe a little bit, retest the price of around 62,800, and then snap above 67, 68,000. Correct again a little bit, and retest from 68 going to 66,000, retest this previous local top at 66,500, and then snap above 70,000. This, I don't know if it's gonna play out all next week or the weeks to come, but this is something that charts that can potentially play out. Once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you, all the lovely comments. That means a lot. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do it. It's for absolutely free. And if you want to get my crypto guidebook for absolutely free, you can subscribe to my Patreon. Over 60 pages filled with very useful information, chart analysis, market research, over 8 different crypto asset groups, and much more. I think you will definitely enjoy it, and you can actually find quite a lot of interesting information. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see each other later on. Goodbye.